Hey there, Ryan Dossey, and in response to the video we dropped last week about the 5 things that I hate about my Carrot site, we wanted to walk you guys through the things that we enjoy by popular request. Let's dive right in. So you might not be the most tech-savvy person out there. I know a lot of real estate investors are more interested in finding off-market deals than like understanding how to set up and customize a website. One of the big perks with Carrot is they make it like idiot-proof to get going. When you first set up an account and log in, you have this whole personalize your site and go live section that literally walks you through how to do it and what to do, starting with updating your branding and logo. So you click the take me there, and it'll take you then directly to the page where you can upload your logo. So they make it very, very like user friendly, but it's also one of those things like you don't have to be super tech savvy or even actually really understand like the why. They're walking you directly through the how. On that note, they also have really, really good blogs and tech support for pretty much anything you could want to do that a simple Google search should find for you. One of the big things I always recommend changing on your homepage is like the back main, hero image section, this right here. And you can literally just search like change hero image Google, change hero image Carrot, and it'll pop right up with their kind of help support article on it. So if you're not super tech savvy or you're looking for kind of like an easy button with a checklist to follow, I have not found a better option for investors than Carrot. The second thing I enjoy about Carrot is they let you play with kind of different designs, or what's known on WordPress as like themes. And you don't have to be super tech savvy in order to like change colors or coding or layout or things of that nature. So when you're logged into your site, you simply click on the design section, and where it has this preview design, you can select change and pick from all of these other various options. This website in particular that I'm showing is a seller site. They also have buyer site, company sites that have different templates and stuff. I personally pay for their advanced marketer plan, which is their more expensive tier because of their content that comes with it, as well as it gives you some additional themes that you can't get if you're just like a base Carrot subscriber. So they make it really easy to kind of flip through some themes and find something that you personally are comfortable with and think looks good. Probably my favorite feature with Carrot sites is their content marketing, which is basically blog posts that you can have automatically get scheduled and pushed out to your website. This is great for SEO, but it's also great for sharing content on social media. With COVID and kind of all this stuff hitting, a lot of companies have gone under. And I know personally, anytime I'm going to go check out a restaurant or go to a store, I always try to find them on social media and just see if it seems like they're still around. I've unfortunately gone to a business or two only to find that they've shut their doors permanently. So Carrot makes it really easy to kind of keep active on your blog as well as on social media. And I really like some of the different like options or what they call content packs here. You have everything from like buying land, selling houses. You have content that's like investor specific versus stuff that's designed to try to attract buyers. And that's all stuff that can potentially rank for SEO in your market without you really having to do all that much work. The fourth thing I love about Carrot is there's a ton of free content and support that they put out with regards to pretty much anything you could want to learn how to do on your site. Trevor Mock, the founder, also runs a podcast that I believe is called Carrot Cast that they often have heavy hitters on. So it's a really good place to go and get content from folks that are actually doing deals. If you're on some of like the higher tiers as well, they do like some support calls, some live calls, kind of some like members only type trainings. It's honestly kind of like a mastermind group that's just included with your membership. I'll be blunt. I think that's worth their price of admission alone, not even counting the website. A lot of real estate investors tend to kind of like cheap out when it comes to this kind of stuff of like, oh, Carrot's $50 a month. I can build this on WordPress for $4. well, you don't get like the support, the help, the advice, the content, all of that stuff that, quite frankly, in my opinion, is worth more than what they charge, which is why I've been paying them for literally 5 years now. Can I level with y'all on something I've learned as a real estate investor, as well as a business owner that works with other real estate investors? Real estate investors, myself included, so don't get offended, are inherently pretty dang lazy. Like, we don't really want to have to do much. I think that's part of why Carrot's done so well. It's a template website you can set up, have a site live in 5-10 minutes. We don't want to have to necessarily go through and change a whole bunch of things or like spend hours trying to come up with colors or copy or anything like that. I really, really appreciate the fact that Carrot has this marketplace where you can pay to have things done that you don't want to do. So for instance, citation building is getting like backlinks. So getting your site on like, Yellow Pages, Manta, that kind of stuff. You could spend a whole bunch of time going through and doing it yourself. Or if you're like me, shoot, you can get 40 of them for $299. Ching, sold, right? If you want like local city specific pages, which I highly recommend doing these, you could spend the time to like duplicate the pages and come up with all of the cities, or you can pay them $450 to do all 10. It's $45 a site or 45 bucks a page. I don't know what you value your time at, but it's going to take you a couple hours per page. So I would do that in a heartbeat. They also have some of these things like their quick start or connecting it to your CRM or things of that nature. So you could spend a whole bunch of time kind of like fumbling through some of these, or you can just swipe and hit the easy button, which I'm a really big fan of. Because a lot of this stuff you need to do, but it's not fun. It's not exciting. It's not one of those like social media, like, yeah, I got my backlinks done, right? But it's something that you should do if you plan on being in this business for any length of time. So I love that Carrot. Some might view it as like upsells. I view it as the easy button. I'm always a fan of trading capital to be able to short circuit kind of my learning curve. Internally, we were kind of concerned that like doing the concerns versus what we like, that it might look like, Trevor Mock hit me up and was like, yo, take that down. Or that, they were like, we'll give you $50,000 if you go post a good one. Here's the fact of the matter. This is a tool I personally utilize in my own business. On pretty much every deal I've ever done that's been connected to my Carrot site on social media, you can see where I've tagged them, given them credit for the fact that they were involved with me closing that deal. Not to mention, I've personally recommended them to hundreds of people. That being said, it's a great tool, but I also felt like I couldn't just share the good without sharing kind of some of the trade-offs to it. If there's one thing I've personally learned in my own life, and this has been a little bit of a painful lesson, things aren't like all good or all bad. It's typically a blend of the two. Something that works well can also have flaws. On the flip side, not Carrot related, there's other tools I've used that were trash that like I just haven't done videos on, that still had things that was like, oh wow, that's kind of neat. The good just didn't outweigh the bad. In this instance, while I do think the Carrot platform has some drawbacks, I do personally believe that the pros outweigh the cons. If you found this video helpful or insightful, I'm not gonna like drop an affiliate link below like every other review does to like hope I earn a small commission or something. All I'm gonna ask is just that you like the video and subscribe to the channel. We're constantly putting out advice, tips and tricks, as well as case studies designed to help you as a real estate investor and business owner succeed in a shorter time frame. Talk to you next time.